Do ba 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 do.
Right.
Do ba do do do.
There you go, my baby. Some nice fuel. Somebody said to me actually that Tesco Momentum fuel is one of the better fuels that you can get. I don't know how true that is. I think this guy, I don't know who told me. Oh yeah, it's my mate Paul. I tend to trust, I trust Paul. I think he's probably looked into it. He wouldn't say that without actually having any justification for it. So yeah, maybe it is true. Tesco Momentum 99. Apparently is one of the better fuels that you can get, or the best that you can get, like compared to say some of the other stuff in the BP garage and the SO. I don't know, lots of people swear by Shell V-Power, don't they? But I don't know. I must admit though, I am a little bit skeptical, because I saw a documentary and all the fuel in the UK, doesn't matter where it's sold or what label is on it, it all comes from like 2 or 3 refineries. So you could have, let's say, I don't know, 20 different types of fuel according to the label, but they all come from one of 3 places anyway. So I don't know what happens to that fuel in between the refinery and the actual petrol pump that you use. I don't know if there's anything added or done to the fuel in that part of the process. I don't know, or that part of the chain. But yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of it is just an advertising gimmick, you know, because that's how advertising works, isn't it? You know, hey, look what we've got, look what we can do, look how good this is. And it doesn't necessarily mean to say that it's different or better from a different product. And they can't outright lie on the advertising, because then they'd get done for that. But it's like saying, you know, if the fuel has, let's say, 3 good qualities to it, like better fuel economy. I'm making this up, by the way, but let's say that fuel had good fuel economy, good, I don't know, anti-corrosion properties, and low levels of ethanol, for example. Again, like I say, I'm making this up, but let's say for argument's sake those are the 3 characteristics in general of petrol. You might get one company advertising, oh, we have really low ethanol, and they use that as almost as a unique selling point. It doesn't actually mean that it's different from getting it from somewhere else, and they're not actually lying. They're just emphasizing a particular point to make you think that it might be better than somewhere else, you know. That's how advertising works, isn't it? Guess what I'm having for tea tonight? No, wrong. Absolutely bloody nothing, because I need to lose a little bit of weight. I've put about half a stone back on in the last couple of months. Well, a month or so. And I want to get that back off. Now, my levers still fit fine.
I'm too sexy for my love.
So that's not too much of an issue. But I do not want that weight to creep up and up and up. So I'm going to fast, probably. Does anyone else do that? Does anyone else fast? I mean, I'm not just talking about intermittent fasting. I mean, I do that a lot anyway, because I don't normally eat breakfast or lunch during the week, especially. So, you know, usually I might have like one meal a day, but I will like snack every now and again, and that's my Achilles heel. So, yeah, when I say fasting, I'm gonna try and fast now for 24 hours. Initially, anyway. I've done it. I used to do it more often, and I did a 4-day fast once, like literally not eating anything for 4 days. All I was doing was like drinking plenty of water, drinking loads of coffee, which is probably not good for you, but that's what I was doing, and it worked. Like I dropped like I think 10 pounds in a week. Now some people will say that's unhealthy, and I get it, there's probably some truth in that, but fasting can be really difficult for the first day or so, but I think after that it gets easier, right? And if you want to lose a little bit of weight really quickly, and I'm not recommending this to people, by the way, because there is a risk it's unhealthy and everybody's body is different, and you know, don't bloody try this on my behalf, whatever you do. But I'm just sharing. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, like, Jesus Christ, I don't know, it just popped into my head. But yeah, so don't do it on my behalf. But for me personally, I know that from past experience, both intermittent fasting, where you like eat, you don't eat for 16 hours basically, and fasting for like a day or 2 or 3, I know that that works for me. So yeah, I might try and do it. What do you reckon? And I guess part of the reason I'm talking about this now to all of you lovely people, even though it's probably bloody irrelevant and you probably couldn't give a shit anyway, but part of me explaining this to you is to try to almost give myself a kick up the ass in order to do it. Like, I find that sometimes, you know, when we want to do something and we rely on willpower alone, we don't always succeed. But I've found in the past that when you talk about something, when you tell people you're going to do something, it makes you actually want to stick to it, because you don't want to let yourself down, but you sort of don't want to let other people down. Well, it's not really about letting them down, I guess, but it's about you don't want to be the person who, when they come back to you, like, let's say the following week, and say, oh, did you do that thing you were going to do? You don't want to be like, oh no, I didn't, because it sounds as though you've failed at something, you know. So yeah, so I find that actually talking, you know, when you want to set yourself a target, or you want to achieve something, that talking about it and talking to other people about it can help. It does for me anyway. I've done that in the past. So I guess that's why I'm talking about it now. So yeah, I'm going to try and fast for 24 hours. So I haven't had anything to eat since about 7 p.m. yesterday. So if I can go to 7 p.m. today, then I've done it. Easy. Easy bloody peasy. Lemon fucking squeezy. So yeah, so I'm definitely gonna do 24 hours. I've only got about 6.5 hours to go. And then the idea is that when I've done 24 hours, I'll try and do another 24. See how it goes, right? It's a relatively easy way of losing 3, 4, 5 pounds. But of course the trick then is not to eat 7 fucking cream cakes immediately afterwards and then put all that weight back on. But yeah, what have you all been up to, you lovely people? You lovely bunch of bikers. bikers. I absolutely cannot wait to do the Ducati Motocross Experience Day in October. It has been probably, I don't know, well, the last time I raced off-road or rode off-road properly was 2009. So yeah, it's been quite a few years. My maths is shit. How many years is that? 16 years? 16 years since I've ridden off-road. Wow. I can't wait. I just hope I can get to use my GoPro.
Do da 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 do.